Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a little bit different. It's a bit of a long one. I really just wanted to record the process of me making my day bed. This is my quarantine little project that I did to keep myself sane while I wasn't working. So I made this from scratch. It's a really long video compared to like usual. So get yourself a cup of tea and get settled in. And hi guys, so I have decided to do a little bit of a different video. I'm actually going to make a couch and I just wanted to show you guys how I'm doing it. So I've made a right old mess here, but I've just got a foam mattress and all I've done is measured the distance from here to here. That's going to be the size of my couch, and I've just used a knife to cut it. It cut pretty easy actually. Which side was it? This side. So it's pretty easy to cut with the knife. And then I'm just going to cover it using this bed sheet that we have that's a spare. It doesn't fit any of the size beds that we have, instead of buying some new material. So I'm just in the process now of making this the same size. So I've got my little sewing kit here. And I'm just going to cover this and put some pins in it and try and make a cover for this. And then I just have to buy a zip and put a zip in it. Okay, so I've just stitched along here. I've had to put this little metal in here because the zip is broken, but it zips up. And I just use this curved needle. Oops. I just use this needle to like stitch all the way along here. I probably did 4 lots of cotton, just tying it off because I don't have a sewing machine, so it would have been too much string to try and do it the whole way down. So I stitched on the inside to about here, and then I turned it in the right way and popped it on the foam, and then I've just stitched this bit here closed, and this bit I've just tucked in. I'm just going to leave that like that, and then I just have to cut that off with my very blunt scissors, and we're done. Now time to measure this up. Good morning. So today is delivery day. I've just had the wood delivered, but I just wanted to show you guys the space of where I'm going to be putting my bed and what it looks like now. This is my outdoor space. I just have like this old TV cabinet and some old chair thing that we don't use. We just have this table and some chairs out here. This is my view. So I will be putting the chair just here. It's so windy today. So I just wanted to show you guys before I like start doing anything. I've just had my delivery come in. One of the pieces of wood I have to return, and I do have the wrong drill bit piece, so I'll have to go back to Click and Collect Bunnings when it's ready. Just place the order now. So hopefully I should be able to start cutting the wood. I've already made the chair seat, which is just here. Also, in case any of you are wondering, this is my setup. This is my setup for when I do makeup. It's just a little coffee table that I sit at. And this is my room. I actually made my bed this morning. Kudos. So yeah, so I'll take you guys downstairs and I'll show you the stuff that I got, and I'm gonna start cutting the wood. I've got my mask and some goggles here, my tape measure. I also have some headphones and a little pencil so I can mark up my wood. So I'll take you guys downstairs. Alright, so here's my delivery. And this is that piece of wood I was telling you about. It's just like not great. A bit noisy down here and I have to wear a mask, so I hope you guys can hear me. But I'm just gonna set up the wood and measure it up and start cutting. Okay, so let's take this off. So what I've done first is I've just measured up my slat pieces. So my bench seat is, let me just turn I'm listening to a podcast. So I've got my bench seat at 130 centimeters long. So what I've just done is I've measured up my 2 backrest pieces and the 2 pieces for the base, so that's 4. And then I've worked out that I need 5 cross pieces for my slats to go, like for the mattress to go on. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So I need 6 pieces for my base of 130 centimeters. And I only need 2 pieces for my backrest. So I can actually take one of these pieces out. I only need 8. And then from that 8, I still have 2 pieces that I haven't marked on yet. I'm currently sitting on it. Whee! And then I need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 9 pieces of 90 centimeters measured out as well. Okay, so I have decided to bring my little mattress down and I'm trying to figure out, my mattress is 90 centimeters wide. So I'm trying to figure out whether I should do my base 85 centimeters wide or if I should do it 90 centimeters wide. I think because I've cut my pieces 130, that means that I can have it on the outside. This is my brain processing. So if I have it on the outside, then this mattress is going to sit on the base like that. Whereas if I put it on the inside, it'll give me, you know, 2.5 mils worth of more space and it might have a little bit too much room. And then if I do it on the inside, then I can minus this amount of wood from this piece, and this one doesn't have to be as long. So that'll add an extra 7 centimeters. So that'll give me, that means technically my base would be 92 centimeters wide. Okay, so I've decided I'm gonna do 83 centimeters. Turns out I need 3 hands. But look, so 83 centimeters here is where this piece of wood will match up. And then my bed just sticks over just ever so slightly enough. So that is kind of what I want. So I'm just gonna re-measure my 90 centimeter pieces and pop them down to 83 centimeters. Okay, so the first piece is cut. I just have to move everything because I have to go pick my partner up from work, and then I will come back and resume. Okay, so I worked out that it's easier to put this on here because you see it has this lip on this side, but it doesn't have it on that side. So when I had it on the ground, I couldn't figure out like why it was lopsided. So that makes more sense now. So I've got it this way, and that cut quite easy. So pop you guys back. And I'll cut the next one. Oh my god, I figured it out. Okay, so it has the lip here. So what I have to do is actually flip. I need to flip this around the other way. I make my cut here. Because when I hold it, this one clips onto this side, and then when I hold it, it won't slide around. Alright, so I have just popped the pieces up so you guys can sort of see what it's kind of gonna look like. It's gonna be pretty high. Like, that's my hip here. It's pretty high. So what I've done is I have put all my pieces, I have like labeled them. You can't really see it, but that says legs and pencil. I finished cutting everything that I'm pretty sure I need. I have one full piece left over, and that was the dodgy piece that I'm gonna have them replace. And in here, I have like all of the little offcuts extras. Take this upstairs. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take all the wood upstairs, ready for tomorrow, because I haven't got my drill bits yet, so I can't drill any holes. So I'm just gonna take everything upstairs just in case, I don't know, someone comes along and tries to pinch it, and then I'll assemble it upstairs tomorrow. Okay, so I've just come back from Bunnings. About a half an hour mission. So I had a drill set that I needed to return, and I had a click and collect drill set that I had to pick up, as well as a piece of timber that I wanted them to replace because it had like a worm had like eaten out like a section in one side of it. So I went and got my click and collect, and then I asked the guy if he could return my items, but he said I needed my invoice, and I only had the receipt, but it didn't have like the breakdown of it. And because it was bought from a different store online, I had to, he was like, you have to go to that store. But we're in Melbourne and we can only travel 5Ks, and that store was outside of my 5K zone. So I went to my car and I called the guy at the other store, and I got him to email me my tax invoice. And that took about 15 minutes of me just like kind of waiting around. And then once I got the tax invoice, then I had to go back to the guy at the Brunswick store and say, hey, I have my tax invoice. Can you return this for me now? And he was like, okay. He was really good about it. So it's just been an annoying process, but I now finally have everything that I want. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish sanding my timber slats. It's like, what's the time? It's like 2:15 now. So I'm going to get my housemate when he's finished with all of his meetings, because he's working from home today. So I'm gonna get him to show me how to pre-drill the holes and make my first drills. And I'll probably just do the base today, and then finish sanding all of the pieces. So I want to sand all of the slats and then all of the arms and backrests as well. So I'll finish doing that today, and then tomorrow I'll finish putting all of those pieces together. So right now it's 2 o'clock and I've decided to have an early knockoff because I'm in isolation and I've already gone out once today, so that's my limit. So yeah, alright, well, back with the sanding, and I will check back in with you guys when I get to my pre-drilling. Yay! So I've got my first holes in. That was kind of scary. Not gonna lie, but they're in there, look. See? They're in. So now that I've got my first hole in, I'm just gonna do the same on the other end, and then I'm gonna flip it around and do the other side. Now that I've done the first ones, it's not so scary, so I should be right. But I'll put you guys back. There's so much like sunshine today. Okay, so I'm finishing up for today. The sun is coming out. Sorry, the sun's going down. See? Good morning slash good afternoon. It's a beautiful day in Melbourne, but it's really windy. So the sound quality will be really bad when I'm outside. But I'm gonna do a little time lapse. I'll just pop you through the window. You can see where I'm at now. So I'm just about to like screw in all of the slats on the top. Yeah, once I've done that, I'm going to have a bit of a play. I'm looking at changing my design because my partner and I were having a chat and we were talking about like armrests and backs and stuff. So I'm thinking of not putting armrests on at the moment because my original design, I hadn't included the width of the wood to be flush with the inside to make my whole design this much wider when I put the armrests on top. I hadn't thought about that and it's not going to fit the space that I originally wanted it in. So I'm going to adjust things. And I'm also going to make it slightly higher. I'm going to make it 50 centimeters off the ground instead of 40 like I had planned as well. So I just need to cut 2 more front legs because at the moment my legs are the same length as the back. So they come up so I could put the armrest on it, but I want to make them flush with the bottom of the seat. And then just do a back for now, and then I'm going to add the armrest at a later date. So I'm going to get to it and let you guys know how it goes. Alright, so my base is completely put together. I've screwed in all of the screws. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear this coffee table off. I'm going to put it on top of the coffee table just so I can like work out exactly the height and the positioning that I want it. So I'm just going to do a little bit of tinkering. All right, sorry about the sunlight, but this is the way that I'm gonna have it on the balcony. And I was planning on having like arms here, but I'm gonna do no arms and just do a back and then legs at the front. So I have to figure out whether I want to put the legs on the inside. I think I might. I'm just gonna have to like do a little bit of a play, check some sizing. So I'm just gonna have to do some measuring and figure out. I think I'm gonna try and put the legs on the front on the inside, and then I just have to recut some legs to size, and I might pop the back on now as well. Yay! Okay, so I'm downstairs and I've decided that I'm going to cut 4 legs at 50 centimeters and put them all on the inside, and then I'm going to use these like scrap pieces that I had off the last lots of timber, and I'm going to pop 2 of those on the back, and that can just be the back of my frame. I did it! I did it! I did it! I made a bed. Well, a seat. Look at that! Oh, I'm so excited. So, I ended up having to change the design. My camera ran out when I was putting the legs on, so you didn't get to see that. But I opted to put legs on the inside. And then I changed the back design as well and just put one piece, and we've got no armrests. Just because I wanted it to fit a little bit better and not quite as snug. Ooh. it is windy today. Now, time to put the mattress on. Ready? Here's the bed. I'm so excited. How good does my bed look? Now all I need is my cushions here. So excited! So this is the finished product. This is how I've styled it. I've also popped some fairy lights in, which is quite cute. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing how I made this day bed. I'm really proud of it. So it's just sitting like, yeah, I'm really proud of myself. We've got a great view out here. And it's really nice to sit out here. In the summertime, the sun doesn't come in. So it's about 12 o'clock now in the middle of the day. And the sun sort of shines on this side a little bit. But in the winter, you get all of the winter sun here. So it's really good location. And I'm really happy with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel. If I ever do something like this again, I will vlog it because I thought it was really cool and I like having the record for my own personal use. So in saying that, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in my next one.